Hey everybody, Justin Cena here. I've got an awesome video for you. This is all about one of the new ways to create lookalike audiences and actually custom audiences as well on Facebook ads. And this update is all about lifetime value, LTV, to create different audiences based on lifetime value. And what exactly is lifetime value? Well, it's basically the amount of money and frequency that a customer will buy from you, right? A lifetime value, let's say you have a product that's $25. You might have a customer lifetime value of $75. Maybe he bought three $25 products, or maybe he bought a $50 product and a $25 product. Lifetime value is basically how much money you're going to make from a customer. And in terms of a standpoint where everyone always says, you always need to know your numbers, right? If you don't know your numbers, you don't know your business. This is the number that they're always talking about. Lifetime value, how much can you make from a customer? And especially when we're talking about paid advertising, like you see here, Facebook ads, right? If you could answer the question, what is my customer worth? Then you know what to pay for a customer in terms of acquisition, right? And this goes beyond just individual transactions, right? We're obviously talking about profitable ads, but lifetime value is kind of a step above. It's a more advanced metric that really you need to understand with your business. And let's give a real basic example, right? Let's say you understand that your customer lifetime value is $100, right? You're going to make $100 from your customer in the lifetime of that customer. Let's say it's a year or 2 years. Well, if you know you're going to make $100, then you can spend, let's say, $50, right? If you want to make a $50 profit, or you could spend $75 if you want to make a $25 product, or if you want to break even, you could spend up to $100 to acquire a customer. Okay, and again, this is different than just looking at an individual ad basis where you're looking at profit. This is more along the lines of, again, knowing your numbers, knowing what your customer is worth to you. Okay. So that's kind of the overarching strategy with lifetime value. What you're going to put into practice is just a very basic iteration of this. Okay, and you see this over here. This is under your audiences page in your Facebook ads. You might see this in your ads account. It's going to say new, create a custom audience with lifetime value for value-based lookalikes. Okay, it says now you can reach people similar to your most valuable customers. Right? We all know what lookalike audiences are. It's going to find people similar to the source audience. So in this case, our source audience is going to be our customers. And it's going to be our customers with their lifetime value attached. And this happens automatically as long as you have the Facebook pixel installed. And of course, if you're doing anything with Shopify, with e-commerce, you have to have your Facebook pixel installed correctly on the site. So you should be fully ready to go ahead and build these lifetime value-based audiences. Okay, come over here, just click on Learn More to show you a little bit more. Right, this is talking about adding lifetime value to your custom audience. You don't need to do that. This is literally for things like when you would upload a customer file. You'd go ahead and add the customer lifetime value, but this is automatically included with your pixel. Okay, and you can read this over here. What is customer lifetime value? How does it improve my lookalike performance? It's the same as any other lookalike audience, right? It's taking source data and then trying to find similar people. So if we're going to create a custom audience of people with a lifetime value of $100 or more, then it would be awesome if Facebook can find more people that are going to spend $100 on our site. Okay, so to get started, we actually have to go and we can click accept to accept these terms. But what we really need to do is actually create a custom audience through a source. Okay, so we're going to come back all the way over here, and I'll just exit out of this to show you how to get back to it. Create audience, custom audience, and now website traffic. Okay, we're going to go to website traffic, and immediately we're going to come over here to custom combination. And this should look familiar. These are the event-based custom audiences. And by the way, if you're not using event-based custom audiences right here, you're really missing out. These are way more powerful than any type of URL audiences that you could ever come up with. Okay, these event audiences are going to be based on pixel data, right? And obviously we know that's the most important data that's out there. So we come over here and we're going to click into choose an event, and you're going to see a couple different ones listed, right? If you don't have any purchases, you're not going to see purchase listed. Okay, and obviously you can't do lifetime value if you don't have purchase listed, but you're typically going to have this listed once you've been making some consistent sales. So you click over here, and now you're going to see the add parameter open up, and you're going to come over here. You have a couple different options. We want to set it to value. Okay, this is going to be your actual lifetime value. Now we're going to change this drop down to the greater than sign. So we're basically building an audience, traffic that meets the following condition. Anyone that has been a part of a pixel event where that event is purchase and where the value is over $100. Okay, if they have purchase values over $100 in their basically in your pixel, right? And we don't have access to see the individual lines of data in the pixel, but inside the pixel, right, they're tracking everything. And of course, if you have the pixel installed, they're tracking the purchase value. Any customer that has a combined purchase value of over $100 is going to fall into this audience. Of course, we're going to set 180 days. That's the max. And we'll call this lifetime value greater than $100 website custom audience. Okay. And we're going to create the audience. And, it's initially going to tell you it's too small, right? It's just a little bit too small. Everything always takes about 45 minutes for Facebook to kind of populate. And once Facebook does populate that information, you're going to be able to come over here, click this checkbox, and now we go actions, create lookalike. Okay. And we're just going to create our lookalike just like we would create any other lookalike audience because we already have a source with lifetime value in it, right? Again, lookalike audiences are just simply going to find people who are similar to your source. Here's our source, our custom audience of only people who have a lifetime value of over 100. Okay, just to finish this up, put this United States, keep it at 1%, create the audience, and we're done. Okay, so right here, this audience right here is a retargeting audience for any customer who spent over $100. By the way, you should call this your VIP list, right? These are your VIP customers. And over here, these are people who look alike or who look similar in terms of Facebook's eyes, look similar to people who have spent $100 on your website, right? And if you could target people accurately that are going to spend $100 on your website, well, then you're going to make a lot of money, right? Because it's definitely going to cost you less than $100 to convert that customer. And again, this is the power of knowing your numbers, right? And it doesn't have to be $100. You could put $50 as a lifetime value, $75, $100, $500, $5,000, whatever you want. You could have different levels here too. You could have VIPs who spend over $100. You have semi-VIPs who spend over $50, right? You have ultra VIPs who spend over $500. You can create all these different audiences just the same way I showed you here. So this is lifetime value, custom audiences, and lookalike audiences on Facebook ads. Brand new, just came out. Definitely got to take advantage of this. Going to be one of your most powerful lookalike audiences for sure. So get in here, play around with this, get to testing, and I hope this helps.